the other events that you see all around, the Stingray. There's a guy here taking pictures of them in Marina del Rey. The helicopters, are police, sheriff, and fire are all complaining sometimes about how they buzz the helicopters out here at Marina del Rey. So many different types.
Super. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert at Custodian File. Today is 3/7/25. Okay, I just want to briefly review. I don't make a big deal about it whenever I sit down with VIP people. I don't really bring it up. You know, it's just one of those concepts you don't kiss and tell. So this was from 5 years ago. I sat down with Dan and gave him the 411. Just what I'm telling you, I told him. He took it very serious. A lot I can't tell you, but he took it extremely serious. And here he is, like 4 years later. There's a guy in the marina taking pictures of helicopters, the police, the fire department, the sheriff, and the pilots basically are not happy. So, that's that's about as friendly as I could put it. I don't want to rub anyone the wrong way here, but obviously 3 agencies are not happy with these dragons flying up to their helicopter, and I can't really blame them. If I was a pilot, I wouldn't want them flying up to my helicopter. I don't want them within 10 feet of me, to tell you the truth. So there it is. You know what I'm trying to say here? I don't want to make a big deal. It's maybe some of you are saying, well, you should have told us 5 years ago. Just one of those things. Eventually the word will get out. And there's the IP. There it is. You heard it. They told them. I guess confidentially they said, look, don't tell anyone. But, these things are very annoying. We don't like it. Okay, super. Let's go to the next story here. Okay, check this out here. This is from the UK. From the Undercover ET, if you check out his channel. Look at this dragon up close. So there's a couple of things going on here, and I really want to point this out. Obviously, the dragon is moving upwards. Now, if you look at it, in my opinion, it's not flying upwards. In other words, it's not pointing up toward the sky like an airplane would fly. It's really levitating upwards. This is what I'm seeing. Now, sometimes it looks like it's kind of pointing, but really they're levitating upwards. And what they're doing in between frames, who knows? In and out of dimensions, we can't say for sure. We really need something like 2 million frames per second to really ascertain. But essentially, look at it, it's levitating up, remaining parallel with the Earth. You can see the plasma jets, of course. Also, I want to keep in the back of your head, I think we're looking at a barbell, some type of a barbell, dumbbell, barbell format. Kind of hard to see, but the more you look at it, and then when they're really this close to the camera, I think that's what's kind of going on here. I mean, I had my own theories on how the space-time continuum really works, but it has to do with the center being like a bottleneck, and electrons flow from one end to the other, except when they go through the bottleneck, they theoretically have to travel faster, and electrons travel basically the speed of light. But when you go through the bottleneck through the center of the barbell, you are going to travel theoretically faster than the speed of light, which will immediately collapse the space-time continuum. And perhaps, these plasma jets we're seeing, technically we're looking at the explosion, micro explosions of the space-time continuum. We just don't know, but I really think there's something to this two-hemisphere technology. Tell me what you think here. I know I'm going out on a limb. It's outside my scope. I'm doing the best I can here and putting my 2 cents in. Please share with me what you think here. At the very least, don't you think this is like levitating upwards? It's not flying upwards. It's not pointed like a missile or an airplane. Something, in a way like a helicopter, it levitates up. Okay, fantastic. If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to hit that 12,000 subscription mark. You know, we're not just me, but a lot of UFO channels are quietly complaining there's a shadow lock on UFO material, and it's apparently is true. So please help us supersede that shadow, please. We got to get this out. Tell others. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, check this out. I was just on YouTube looking around. This is one of the modern cameras on LAPD choppers. Extremely high tech. You could only imagine that whole set system, 500,000 easy, plugged into the computer, etc. Zoom, IR, just flare, just a thermal. Just wanted to show that to you because here's a picture from 5 or 6 years ago. The LAPD flew up to my camera. They don't do that anymore. They told them don't come near my balcony, but see the green light on the bottom is looking right at me. So I zoomed in on the pilot. I don't know, he's like pointing his finger at me or something. Like, I don't think he's saying hello. I have no idea. I think it was like 2018 or 19. I just want to just put that out there. I mean, I hope they find what they're looking for. Okay, let's go to the next video. Hey, just real quick again, I want to put this out. Remember back in 1957, Sputnik 1, the Soviet Union beat the free world into outer space. So I just want to really put out there that the free world needs to get ahead of these UAP dragons and announce it before somebody else does. You know, if Russia or China publishes a paper, then that's it. There's no second chance. So I'm just trying to positively encourage, let's not throw this away. Let's not throw this amazing scientific paper away. All right, if you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Let's go to the next. Okay, check this out. Maybe you saw it, maybe not. This is in the UK, recorded by Ben. There's a dragon right there. Ben's testing the theory. How baitable are they? How baitable? So he throws pennies out and they're tagging the pennies. And he goes, you know, what if I threw a Frisbee? And now they're tagging Frisbees. So you got to see this a few times. I know it's nuts. So we're just going to keep replaying. Here's the color. There's the dragon. He already sees the Frisbee being launched. Remember, this is super slow motion. Again, Ben's already been throwing pennies. These guys are tagging pennies. So they could see the Frisbee throwing and boom. Okay, what are we dealing with here, everyone? What are we dealing? What kind of technology is this? Seriously. Like, we need some help here. NASA and the universities need to jump on board and help us out. I mean, we're doing the best we can. A lot of you are recording this. You're recording these things. You're doing experiments. They're baitable. These dragons are baitable. I call them dragons because I thought they were dragonflies 7 years ago. It's not a video game. So how much longer are we going to keep pushing this train for NASA and the universities? How much longer do they expect us to keep doing their research? It's really embarrassing. This is just really embarrassing. There's just some things you cannot talk your way out of in life, and this is going to be one of them. So what do you think about this Frisbee? The bait. I mean, I always said they're baitable. I didn't think a Frisbee would work. I thought a helium balloon, an earth drone, a kite. I didn't think pennies would work, or a Frisbee, but evidently they're baitable. So just FYI, there it is. If I get more video, I'll put it out there. But we got to stay ahead of this. I'm not the only one saying that. We got to get ahead of this technology. Okay, let's go to the next video. Okay, great. This will do it for today here. So I was just thinking, I was asking AI, what do you think about these UAPs? Why would they be flying up to our aircraft? In your opinion, AI, what do you think's going on? And here are a couple of the choices. Obviously, intelligence. I mean, they could be other gathering data. I'm going with that one. Obviously, the top one is the highest priority. They could be checking out our technology, or they're trying to communicate. Simply curious on how well we respond. It's all pretty straightforward human logic. I think we assumed a lot of these, but the point is, start asking. A lot of the AI is free, low-level AI, and just ask questions. It's just, you'd be surprised that sometimes it really comes up with some intelligent statements, observations. Okay, that will do it for today. I hopefully you learned something on these videos. You find it interesting. If you do, please tell a friend. A lot going on, man. They're really coming in. These videos are really coming in from all over the world, just as fast as I could review and edit and publish. They're coming in from all over. There's almost really, it's really at the point, all of us, we threw our hat over the fence. Now we have to go forward and go get it, just because it's not reversible now. It's kind of fun. We're living in exciting times. Who's going to, at what point, what government is going to open a conversation about this? They're probably looking at one another and say, you go first. All right, tell me what you think. This is Robert at Custodian File. Take care. Bye-bye.